Howdy folks, Justin here, and I have not put together a Dagoth deck since Houses of Morrowind was released, so this is my first go at it. This is just a lot of value stuff, a lot of cards I'm interested in playing. We're of course running Dagoth, or Hand of Dagoth. We're not a Rage deck, although it wouldn't be hard to transform this into one. We are exploiting Archer's Gambit with some lethal creatures, a handful of them. I'm trying to get some value there. But I just really wanted to try something a little different, and this is my go at it. So we're going to hop immediately onto the ladder and see how we do. There aren't a lot of like tricky things in this deck. This is very straightforward stuff, just value, value, value. I think we're probably pretty good against Tribunal control because of the number of giant threats we run. We'll lose to Nixox because we can't kill anybody before turn 8. But I'm excited to hopefully land Dagoth. We also have the Ancano Red Year combo in our deck as well. So let's see how we do against Candon Zane, the Risen, playing House Telvanni. I don't think I'm supposed to keep Hand of Dagoth. Okay, we got some good cheap stuff here. Opponent Scouts reports turn 1. Do we just lay down a Fighters Guild recruit? If you put something in there to trade with it, we could then get a contract if we dropped Astrid the following turn. I do like the Archer's Gambit. We should be able to get some contracts this way. And, yeah, so I'm just going to Astrid and swing in. Help us get to our bigger things quicker. And then I might be able to even get another contract with the Archer's Gambit. Anytime we can ramp into Dagoth, I think is a good time. So let's see if we can make that a reality. Okay, no play. Let's just drop the Brotherhood Slayer and start crunching in. We do have Dishnakel Archers for altars, if this is an altar deck, or for Mushroom Towers, if it's a Mushroom Tower deck. Bleak Coast Troll. Well, unfortunately, friend,
what have we here?
We are going to kill that. And that's another completed contract, and unfortunately our opponent hits a first rune prophecy. Okay, so our days of shenanigans with Astrid are over, but I mean, look at this. Like, next turn we can play a 7-drop if we have one. Definitely into these contracts. Fel the Mighty is probably good against a Telvanni deck. Indral Mastermind, so looking for stuff. Discards Mummify. So either already has one, because you know I'm running Hand of Dagoth, you would keep a Mummify, I assume. Vigilant Giant. Yeah, we're gonna play a Vigilant Giant. And it's likely to get mummified. But if it doesn't, if our opponent's just playing loose, then we just got ourselves a huge tempo advantage. We got ourselves a lot of value. Have we played any blue cards? We have not. So far, we've been an Archer deck. Okay, there's the Mummify we suspected he has. But that's alright. I mean, like, we're still pushing damage. There's Ungolem, so this is definitely an altar deck, I think.
So predictable.
Okay, Cruel Fire Bloom. There's Laneth.
It's nothing personal.
Best use of our Magicka is to play this. We might be getting Ice Stormed here. You know, and that is what it is. There's a fair amount of reach in the deck, although, you know, we have 64 cards still to draw through.
So predictable.
Yeah, that says Ice Storm to me.
I will keep Sotha Sil's people
Galen.
alive.
Into a prophecy creature? Into a harpy?
Cow.
Queen Baronziah. Alright, well, we're going to have to fell the mighty Queen Baronziah. But we do get to push quite a bit of damage here.
It's nothing personal.
I think he shuffled more into his deck, too. More Queen Baronziahs. That would be my guess. I think we want Daggerfall Mage over Brotherhood Slayer, just because it survives Ice Storm. And it's the first blue card we've played, so now we're clearly a Dagoth deck. Blackhand Messenger on that, sure. Still have lethal on board. Yeah. Cruel Firebloom hitting this would be awesome.
I am the Queen Mother. Attend me.
Immediately drew another Queen Baronziah. Fair enough. Can't quite kill him.
What have we here?
I believe now we can. Okay. There we go.
It's nothing personal.
So, that went pretty well. Blue cards came in clutch there at the end. We will be right back for another one with House Dagoth. Time for a second game with House Dagoth, value mid-range type deal. That went pretty well. There are like a million cards I'd want to put into a deck like this, and trimming it down to 75 was pretty challenging. And also not overwhelming my top end was pretty challenging too. I'm concerned that I will just have... It's possible to just have absolutely abysmal draws. Let's see how we do against Helric Donovan. I think that if he's running Unstoppable Rage, we are not favored. He has the ring, which is probably bad for us as well. I'm going to keep Hand of Dagoth in the Dagoth Mirror. I don't know if that's right or not. If he has the turn 1 Goblin Skulk... See, I don't know. I mean, there's so many different Dagoth decks floating around because of this card. If we can land this and just beat him down, I think we should do that. There's a Harpy. We are running a ton of Prophecies, too, for more aggressive matchups.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Alright. So I'm going to Wardcraft her.
Careful there, friend.
Next turn I have a lot of options. So we are getting the anti-Crown Quartermaster deck draw for sure. Okay. It's actually a great play for him, because all of our stuff is reactive.
Do your worst.
Okay. Do I Harpy Firebolt? Actually, I'm going to Daggerfall Mage. I'll take a little bit of damage here. Daggerfall Mage is just too good, I think, to pass up in this position. And being able to hit something for 4 next turn with this is pretty nice as well. Alright, Helric, the Miraculous. What do we got? He will be able to land a Hand of Dagoth before us, which could be problematic. Swings face.
Do your worst.
Okay, we have a lot of prophecies. Let's see one. We hit Laneth.
We must protect the Night Mother.
Garnag. Alright. So, he very well could have an answer to my Sanctuary Pet, which would be unfortunate. We can play Hand of Dagoth next turn, though. And if he answers this, he's not playing his own Hand of Dagoth.
By the 8th, they will meet their
Sure.
makers.
Okay. So...
Have you come to submit?
I don't feel like contesting that. We can fell the mighty his first Hand of Dagoth. And drop down a Shrieking Harpy. His best answer to this in a single card is Fell the Mighty, but other than that, it's probably a silence effect.
Let's heat things up.
Okay.
Of course, I'm on your side.
Mournhold Trader. Okay, let's figure this out. I can Blackhand Messenger Firebolt that. Leaves me with 2 Magicka to play a Harpy. And that would set us up for an Ice Storm. I could Fell the Mighty, but I want to hold on to that. He probably has an Ice Storm if he makes this play.
Sheol take you.
The Night Mother will guide us.
So I think we save the Harpy. See if he swings Leaf Lurkers. The Mournhold Trader says that his, and the Crown Quartermaster says that his deck is a more aggressive one. Equipping the Tome to this doesn't sound terrible either. There's the Leaf Lurker. So do we just Ice Storm? He plays another creature, definitely. Unless it's a Ward Crafter. It's a Harpy. Perfect. So this gets more crap out of his hand. We get to gain some more life. We know one of the cards in his hand is a Tome of Alteration. We have answers to big things. We're coming up on Laneth. What we grab with Laneth is kind of a question. Raiding Party.
Time to fight.
Okay. Puts the Tome on it. Yeah, that's pretty good. So do I Brotherhood Slayer Tome? Or Brynholf? I think I need to cycle my Tome of Alteration. Okay, we got a Lightning Bolt for our troubles. Need more information before we just go ahead and play Laneth, I think. Okay, what's bad here? We're at the point of the game now where I just want to hold Fell the Mighty for Dagoth itself. I want to get Brynholf down. I think getting Brynholf down is better than getting Laneth down unless there's something I have to get. It's also only my second game with the deck, so like I can't remember everything I put in it when I was spamming value creatures. Okay. Okay. Withered Hand Cultist.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work?
4 cards left. This is probably difficult for him to deal with. Kind of plan on swinging Harpy, Cradle Crush Gianting over there. Sentinel Battle Mace. That's aggressive.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
Wow.
I can smell you.
Okay. We do have Encano and Laneth in hand. Belligerent Giant.
I have many important things on my mind.
All right.
Attack!
More raiding party tokens.
There's always a way, and I can always
Well, I mean, like, I feel like I just have to get the red ear here. I could play Dagoth there next turn, but this is much cooler. Alright, man, dump your stuff on the board. Probably kills Ancano, unfortunately. If he plays Dagoth there, it's real bad. I wonder if he's calculating lethal. Look, I went with the silly play, but I think it's kind of cool. Potentially. A lot of value in our hand. Tel'Vos Magister, Cradle Crush, Eclipse Baroness, the Red Year. Come on, Elric. Don't kill Ancano. One time. Just play a bunch of creatures. Damn it. Yeah. That sucks, man. We know his deck is full of charge creatures, too. Is there a way that we do this without swinging in and red yearing our own board away? And then we're just dead to double charge creature of some kind.
We'll see about this.
The forest is my cloak.
This should be fascinating.
Alright. We did our best to meme.
Of course I'm on your side.
Okay.
Careful there, friend.
Okay. Who's got a lightning bolt in hand? We actually don't have a good answer to this. Okay, firebolt's good.
Perhaps we can help one another.
I am the Queen Mother. Attend me.
Do not take you.
This should be fascinating.
I don't think we can swing here. Dagoth are probably our best draw for the rest of the game. I don't think he's running Ice Storm himself.
Didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
eh?
He's going to want to do something about this. We have lethal on board.
Time to fight.
Okay.
Talos. Close ranks. Let nothing through.
More cool gatekeeper.
Waka watches over me.
Okay. Do we just go for lethal?
This should be fascinating.
And if it doesn't work out, we just cradle crush again?
We are not amused.
Sorry it had to come to this.
Well, there you go. That worked out real nicely. We had the Red Ear and Kano thing, and we couldn't do it because Dagoth is the only creature on the board. But all right, it's time for game number 3 with Dagoth Ur's Value Town deck. Done a couple different things, won a couple different ways. It's been That last game was kind of a nail biter. Let's see what our opponent has in store for us now. It is Kamato's 163 playing House Lalu. We have the Red Year. Alright, we got a pretty good hand here. Fighters Guild recruit into Astrid's how we started game 1. We were able to get some pretty good value there.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Would love for him to try to oppose it. We get a contract and we proceed like we did last time. Important draws are Dushnokiel Archers for Haunted Manors. No play. Skaven Pyromancer, just going to drop Astrid and poke our opponent. A lot of these Hlalu decks seem to be running Triumphant Jarl, so getting a little bit ahead in life is pretty useful. Our hand is early pseudo control cards and mass removal. Kamatos has a Goblin Skulk, which we will Shrieking Harpy.
The void awaits you.
Chaos take you.
Now, I'm not optimistic that this Shrieking Harpy is going to be able to trade with the Goblin Skulk. Our opponent has not played anything besides the Goblin Skulk and is now on turn 4 with 5 Magicka, which says that they have control kind of cards. Best draw Rapid Shot, so that I can Rapid Shot Skaven to get this off the board. Assuming that my Harpy doesn't get a connect.
We'll hold, no matter what.
Okay.
Have business with House Halal.
Looking for a curse. Did he get it? Suppress. Okay. So my plan next turn is to Ice Storm. So I'm going to pass. The hand I have right now just says punish an Ice Storm, so. And anything that doesn't get killed by the Ice Storm can get Leaf Lurkered in a follow-up turn. We also get another card here.
My business
Yep.
is none of theirs.
Do we think he's just playing Jarl? No, East March Crusader. Okay. I think in deference to Jarl, we should just keep swinging next turn for 5. Sure. Yeah, hopefully don't get punished here.
Chaos take you.
Shale take you.
So our opponent has more cards in hand than us, unfortunately. They are up to 8. 2 of them are raiding party tokens.
Time to fight.
Yeah, Nord Firebrand. Crusader's Assault. Yep.
Wait.
Marked Man.
Have business with House Halal.
Surin Pawnbroker. Daggers in the Dark. It's pretty good. So I think I Skaven Wardcrafter.
Let's heat things up.
Actually, I'm going to Skaven Tome. Because if he goes face here, like, we get to crack another card. He would get to play as Jarl. We have our 1 of Spirit Knife, which is interesting.
Time to fight.
Okay.
Attack.
Fair enough. More cards.
My business is none of theirs.
We stay ahead in life, but this is almost certainly a Monk Strike, Swift Strike type of thing. Yep. That's his only play. Brynholf
Put in a dishonest
Wardcrafter.
Friend.
So Brynholf could get us to the Red Year next turn, which would also... And the ward would keep Brynholf alive. Sure.
Why
Yep. He's just got so many cards over there.
Let's see if we can't reach an
Okay.
arrangement.
Just tell me who to stab.
Okay. Do have a follow-up Ice Storm. Cradle Crush is interesting too. If I draw Harpy, I think I just Cradle Crush. Okay. Rapid Shot Ice Storm seems so good here. Hand of Dagoth.
Smell your fear.
Okay, we're back up to 20. Opponent's board is empty. 10 Magicka. Tullius' Conscription. Well, the good news is that we have a red year.
Have business with House Lalu.
If you want to talk business,
must
you've
take
come to
back
the
Mhm.
right place.
Yep. Okay. Sure. So we swing and then red year. Unless we draw an Ice Storm.
I can smell your fear.
Alright. Opponent has 48 cards left in deck. We have 58. They've cycled through 10 more cards than we have, and we're actually no closer to killing them. Another Elder Gleam Matron. I can Blackhand Messenger that. Or I can play Cradle Crush Giant and a Hand of Dagoth.
Orders?
Sure.
Submit or come to die.
Alright. See if they've got Monk Strike, Swift Strike.
The forest will not suffer your
Earthbone Spinner. Trades. That I can hit with a Blackhand Messenger. I could also develop Eclipse Baroness. Sure.
Did you
Marked
hear that?
Man. Okay, Leaf Lurker. So what if I... Yeah. A Blackhand swing into that, play Eclipse Baroness.
Let's go then.
See what we draw.
My time is
Moonlight
precious.
Werebat.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Unfortunately, like, our opponent's resource generation is so insane that, like, we are not making a lot of progress here. There's the Haunted Manor.
I only need one shot.
Lalu Sharpshooter on my guy. There's the makeshift defenses, and he pushes face damage. No. Okay.
I'll take them with me.
5 cards left in hand.
Me kill.
Reeve. Aren't 2 of those charge creatures? Don't we know what 2 of the cards in his hand are?
That's me.
Eclipse Baroness. I think I just Spirit Knife that. Dushnik Yal is the perfect draw.
We must protect our stronghold.
Alright. Value Town. Grinding it out. I think 2 of the cards in his hand are Nord Firebrands, but I could be mistaken. This game's been going on for a long time. 9 minutes, 55 seconds, according to OBS. The second Tullius' Conscription.
If you want to talk business,
I lurk in the
you've come to the right place.
We have 1 Ice Storm left for mass removal.
They will not get
We have 2 shots at it because if we hit it off of Eclipse Baroness, we draw a card. Or it's discounted. Yeah, makeshift defenses. Laneth.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
They're in my sights. If I fall, they hiss.
Alright, well, now I think we lose. We were able to combat the insane resource generation through the first Tullius's conscription. But the second one is not going to work out for us, I don't
Just
think.
tell me who to stab.
Yep. More card draw. Opponent with 34 cards in their deck, us with 51.
My scales move in shadow. I'll take them with me.
Crusader's Assault for more cards. A Lightning Bolt.
Just tell me who to stab.
Lalu Oathman for more cards.
We'll hold no matter what.
Hoping for an Ice Storm draw is just an impossibility here. Our opponent has drawn 20 more cards than us.
You
I could Laneth, but I'm not going to survive long enough to play Laneth.
We know. Training is over. It's time to act.
The
Yep.
Nords must take back Skyrim.
Okay. Steel Scimitar. Okay. Shrieking Harpy. Alright. I think we have one Eclipse. Nope. Yeah, we have one Eclipse Baroness left too that could potentially get us there. Yep. Alright. Ice Storm. Firebolt. We're at 11.
There's always a way, and I can always find it.
I want Ice Storm and I want Dagoth. That's 14 damage. I'm going for Ice Storm. Opponent has 9 damage on board. Yeah, more raiding parties.
You can't defeat me.
There's the Triumphant Jarl. Yeah. Can Ice Storm Leaf Lurker that?
Nothing personal.
Just give me a name.
Nothing.
We're just dead, actually, aren't we?
You can't defeat me.
Because the charge tokens come down at 3 power. Yep. I guess we could hit a Fighter's Guild Recruit. Yep.
Time to fight.
Alright, well, we did our best there. That second Tullius's conscription was just too much for us to be able to handle. Alright, we'll be right back for a 4th game with Dagoth Ur's Value Town. I have to say, after that last game, like, I am super impressed actually with how we performed. I know we lost, but we battled through and held our own against 25 or 30 more cards than we were able to play. You know, our opponent generated more value, but now let's see how we do against Mage, rank 13 Legend. Alright. Throwback Dagoth, keep the 3 drops. Since we have the ring, I wonder what kind of Mage deck you play at rank 13 Legend. There's Moonlight Werebat. Our heavy prophecy focus is probably not going to be super relevant, but this might be some kind of tokens deck. Brim Profiteer. So I'm going to Sanctuary Pet that. And then hopefully play Astrid next turn and swing into it. Okay, well, even better then. I get to Astrid.
I'll lead my family to glory.
Firebolt that. swing at that and get a contract. Keep my guy alive and hopefully pick up another contract next turn.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Marked man means more contracts.
Into the breach.
There's a pit line. Okay. I can firebolt leaf lurker that thing too.
The void awaits you. The forest is my cloak.
Alright. Looks pretty good. Our opponent has more cards than us, but like we surely go bigger than them, right? I think he's swinging into Astrid, right? He puts something in the shadow lane and he doesn't kill Astrid. I Earthbound Spinner and I swing into it.
May the ancestors bless us.
Iron. Getting back more tokens.
I hear and obey.
Okay.
The void awaits you.
Telvos Magister might just be unbeatable for him.
Perhaps we can help one another.
I wonder if he, other than Lightning Bolt, I wonder how he can remove that. Oh, in prison.
History shall remember this day.
No matter what.
East March Crusader for tempo, and there's the imprison. Okay. Alright, so Skaven Pyromancer. Fighters Guild Recruit.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Opponent down to 2 cards in hand. We have a ward up. 2 contracts. I'd love to draw anything big. Okay, that's a good play from our opponent.
Acknowledge. Into the breach.
Okay.
We'll never give ground.
Ooh, Phalanx Exemplar. That's brutal. Ice Storm. So we'll take some damage. We'll hopefully be able to swing into that. And then we'll Ice Storm away the board.
Acknowledge.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay. Wardcrafter to keep our Moonlight Werebat alive.
Your blood
Oh no, it doesn't work like that, does it? There's Dagoth. Perfect. So swing, swing, Ice Storm.
The day is mine.
1 turn away from Dagoth
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
We don't oppose that.
careful there, friend.
We save Dishnik Yal for
Sheol hate you.
Did you hear that?
Divine Fervor.
Your blood will spill.
Come to me. Through fire and war. I
That was immensely satisfying. I have not done that before. Two Imprisons down. I don't think you run Javelin in this deck.
will hold no matter what.
Yep.
There's a plan. There's always
Yep.
a plan.
Training is over.
Yep.
It's time to act.
Yep. Do you have the last Imprison? You're gonna execute.
Take them with me.
Okay.
Sheol take you.
Dishnik Yao. Opponent hits a prophecy. We are back up to 30. We have access to 2 Dushnik Yals and a Fel the Mighty this turn. Doesn't play it.
We must protect our stronghold. We must protect our stronghold.
Careful there, friend.
Just sending a message that Dagoth is going to have ward whether he likes it or not.
You can't defeat me.
Yeah. Double lightning bolt? Alright. Maybe we lose. He killed God. How can you kill a god?
They're in my sights.
Your blood will spill.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Apparently, double lightning bolt is how you kill a god. Yeah, we're gonna take another 6. We have imprisoned for a Phalanx Exemplar.
They will meet their makers. Training is over.
Yeah.
It's time
A little
to act.
distraction might
All right.
prove useful.
Good game, rank 13 legend.
They're in my sights.
Alright, well, I think that our trip to Value Town went pretty well. I recommend this deck.